Yes, I have pressed play on myself a couple of times just to watch a couple of times to like rewatch an episode of Schitt's Creek that I
Because it's so good. If I were you, I'd just keep like replaying that.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Guys, I have to tell you, this is one of my all-time favorite Black Mirror episodes. So seriously, thank you for taking the time. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, seriously. I always tell people whenever I don't like something, I just awkwardly start the interview. So seriously, I appreciate you taking the time. I'm going to jump into this. I feel like so much of Black Mirror is about the ways that technology can have a negative impact on our lives. So I am curious, in what ways have you noticed that tech has had a negative impact on your industry and your life as an actor?
I mean, my attention span is shot to shit, which is real frustrating. I can't just sit and read a book anymore without constantly going to my phone. And then don't even get me started on these crazy advancements of AI recently. It feels like our episode has come out at just the kind of perfect time to start discussing this really intense technology that's just blown up.
I have a strange answer for that because I actually, for some strange reason, refuse to be part of technology. So I don't have a computer. I don't, and I'm really bad with emails. I don't. You have to call me, and or send it to my agent or my assistant. She'll fill me in. And so for me, the negative, I write by hand. I just wrote a script by hand. The problem is that nobody can read my handwriting because my handwriting is good, but people don't know how to read handwriting.
They don't teach it in schools anymore.
My problem is that, you know, you can't even pay with a credit card normally. Now there's like, you tap it, you squeeze it, I mean, there's so many, it changes every 5 minutes. They keep changing the thing. I can't catch up and I feel so left behind, but I'm still refusing to be part of it.
That's my girl.
I still write my questions out on a sheet of paper.
Thank you.
Like a junket from the 1930s.
You give it to a kid, they're gonna think it's Chinese.
See, yeah, it's pretty scribbled, to be honest with you. I have what might be a strange question, but in the spirit of watching your story play out on Netflix, I would love to know what it's like to log on to Netflix and see yourself staring back. One of your movies, one of your series. What kind of feeling is that? And have you ever pressed play on yourself on Netflix?
I feel like this is, old news for you because you've had such an incredible career. I think, and I put words in your mouth, you speak for yourself, but for me, it's still very bizarre, and I don't like overusing the word surreal, but it really, really is, because it's something that I've dreamed about for such a long time, and so to see it actually coming to fruition is really quite mind-blowing. And then especially being in an episode with someone who I've admired for such a long time. Like, there's a world in which I died a long time ago, and this is just kind of like an alternate reality. And yes, I have pressed play on myself a couple of times just to watch a couple of times to like rewatch an episode of Schitt's Creek that I
because it's so good. If I were you, I'd just keep like replaying that. Something really weird happens. I'm like bipolar or something. I don't know what I am, but like when I'm working or when I'm doing, being a public figure, I'm very conscious in it. When I'm not, I promise you, or maybe because I just have so much to deal with as a mother, as a wife, the dogs, I forget. So what's weird is that I love to watch television. I'm addicted to it. I binge. And in these moments, I am just trying to escape the day and have a moment for myself. I wait for everybody to go to sleep. And when I'm flipping through the channels, I just want to watch something, and then I see my face and I go, what's that? It is weird. For a moment, I forget. It's my entertainment, and my work sneaked into my entertainment area. And in the airplane, I was just there, and they put a trailer of the movies they're playing, and I was watching. I'm like, oh my God, that was me. So I kind of forget, and it's weird.
I love it. I have to tell you, there have been moments where like I've been sitting in the living room with my girlfriend, we watching TV, and like we have promos for our morning news show that pop up,
Right.
and like I'll be on it, and my girlfriend will look at me and go, "Seriously, did you like schedule me to be here in this moment?" So, guys, I love you so much. I love this episode so much. I know you have an insanely busy day, so thank you so much for fitting me in your schedule. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
We
Thank
love
you.
your hair.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.